Welcome back, everybody, to Magnolia on Money, where we discuss everything financial from the economy to retirement. I'm Forrest Riles of Magnolia Wealth Management, and today we're going to talk about banks and credit unions. We've received a lot of questions, a lot of calls about credit unions since they are offering the best rates right now, really to see if they are FDIC insured and really who regulates credit unions and what are the key differences between banks and credit unions. First is what most people would think of, thanks in part to some of the commercials we see on TV stating that there is certain criteria to be a member, such as military, teachers' unions, or living in a certain area, while banks are public entry, so they accept most of the public deposits or loans. Credit unions have a membership entry, so they have a little tighter stipulations on who can be a member according to what their criteria is. Second is who regulates and insures the banks and credit unions. So this is the biggest question we've received in the last, I'd say, 6 to 12 months because people are worried about FDIC insurance and spreading their money across different banks. So we know that banks are insured by FDIC up to $250,000 per depositor per institution, while credit unions are insured by NCUA up to $250,000 per depositor per institution. So we see that they have the same guidelines as each other. They're just regulated by two different bodies of the government. Next, we have that banks are for profit while credit unions are non-profit. So banks are usually publicly or privately owned, and the profit that they receive on their income statement is usually divvied out to their shareholders in ways of dividends. Well, with credit unions, they are a non-profit. So if they have excess income past what their expenses are, they reinvest it back into the credit union. So the way they do this is they reduce fees, or they can offer more interest on their deposit accounts. So that's why you see in most credit unions, they have better deposit rates and better loan rates than banks, is because they're not trying to make a profit. They're just divvying it out back into the credit union, which gives its members better rates. So the last thing we see is on our statements, whether you use a bank or a credit union, on your monthly or quarterly statement, you see that banks pay interest while credit unions pay dividends. And this is because as a member of the credit union's profits are dished back out to the members in forms of higher returns on your deposit accounts. So the credit union does better, you do better because they're paying higher interest. So I hope that answers some of the questions we've received here lately about credit unions. Are they safe? Are they insured just like FDIC insurance? And where's the best place to put your money? We always recommend that you never go over the insurable amount. So whether you're at banks or credit unions, the FDIC or NCUA limits stay below those limits where in case something does happen to the bank or the credit union, that you are federally insured. So thank you, everybody, for joining me this week for Magnolia on Money. We look forward to seeing you guys next week.